Welcome back to Character Select. Dave and Gardeford back for more Sunless Skies. We've made it to Albion. We just have to find London. Guess where London is, Gard?
In the middle?
Dead fucking center.
Ah, of course. That actually makes quite a lot of sense.
I did look up a map between episodes. I did not look at the details of the map. I literally was just like, where's London? Oh, of course it's in the middle. Of course it is. I don't know how to get there, but that's where it is. So, that looks horrifying.
Oh, God.
I'm honestly kind of missing the weirdness of the... Okay.
There's an empty space.
Oh, shit.
Now we're just going off into the nothing.
Oh,
The void. Emptiness.
That's an HML.
There's a lot of HMLs here.
Well, it's London, right?
Yep. Is that something we can drill?
It is not.
No.
Here, the city of London gives way to its industrial hinterland. Bat.
Oh.
Yep, that's a port.
Yep. A main port. Must be London.
I think we can go west from here.
Is that a bridge? It looks like something we can go under. Please? Nope.
No.
Oh, ow.
It only took 2 hull. It's fine.
I should
that
have
is
known
also
because
so.
the flashlight didn't go under it.
Yeah, that's. I was trying to see if it was going underneath it, and I couldn't quite make it out. Did you see the ships underneath?
Yeah, so there's people far in the background.
Looking down, you can see all the strata of London banded below you.
So
There's an
this is
HML.
London.
Vent. This is Industrial Revolution
Carefully, he's
London.
gonna run right into us. The
See?
ministries.
Hello?
Is this it? This could be it.
This is not London.
No.
Number of instruments of government are located here. The Horological Office, which regulates time across the Empire, the Office of Works, which ensures the jobs no one else can be bothered with are done, and the Ministry of Public Decency, which curates the notion of Britishness, with the same care a lepidopterist uses to pin a butterfly to a board. Do you want to go to any of these places? Ooh, hello.
Might as well check. Oh, there's lots of
There's-
markets here.
An assaying device.
Ooh,
It's only
it's
400.
only 400. Grab that.
Boop.
Is there anything else? Here?
Oh, they have
The
blues.
black jape. Fitted cup.
Can't. I bring thee to ashes upon the earth in the sight of all. Automatic shotgun that compensates in efficiency for what it lacks in power. Many a Skyfarer has found themselves distributed widely and bloodily after underestimating the black jape. Needs
Oh, yeah.
50 iron.
Oh, jeez. What are the
Portsmouth.
fitted cupboards?
Fitted cupboards are more hold, but also needs iron 50. All of these are going to need 50
all
plus.
These are 50, yeah, for the blue, I guess.
Portsmouth House, Her Renewed Majesty's Jubilee.
Rockets, 60 heat,
Jesus.
but 40 damage.
It can be detonated remotely and with enormous power. It needs a large weapon slot, which we don't have.
Yeah.
Hey, look, the Goneril needs 9 crew, which means we can't properly fit it.
No. Full steam mode available.
I'm not sure what that means.
Oh,
But even
is
if-
that what you need to inject fuel?
Maybe?
I wonder. Huh.
Oh.
These look like
Ooh.
the same, except for that one.
This one is the one that we see flying around, I think. It's got
Plus
an extra
40.
shield.
Extra
More
shield,
crew.
a heavy slot, extra crew, the same amount of space that we've got, and 40 extra health.
For 6,000, which we don't have anywhere near.
Yes, we do. We have half of that. We have almost 3,000.
So they're selling fuel and supplies. We could sell a bunch of stuff here.
Ooh, yeah. The tea sells for 90, but that'll probably sell for more later.
Interestingly, I don't think that takes up space in the hull. No, it does. Never mind.
Yeah.
It looks like the prices are all the same.
Yeah. Well, that's
Okay.
partly good, I guess.
Yeah. Do you want to talk to any of these ministries?
Sure, let's go to the public decency.
A huge horseshoe-shaped building with white stone, white columns, clocks, and iron gates. Inside, its walls are paneled with dark wood. Crimson carpets, worn by frequent passage, flood the floors. Within its cubbyhole offices, auditors toil to protect the sensibilities of Londoners here in the heathen sky. Is there some way that we can be of use?
Looks like that's the only one we can do for now.
Yeah.
These seem like... Okay.
This is where we can...
port report
Okay.
place.
Gotcha.
So these three, I imagine these three are the port report places.
And we don't have a port report because we couldn't actually get one at
No.
Brabazon.
Nope.
All right. Office of Works.
Yeah, just check if they're the same. Foreman's requirements to earn a payment.
The Office of Works is a bustling bureaucratic enigma. Behind its red-brick flanks toil numberless clerks and surveyors. What mysteries lurk within its memoranda, its chits, and its receipts? What exactly are its eponymous works? No one is sure, but in a drafty loading bay, an unflappable foreman purchases supplies to complete outstanding work orders. What do you want? He needs 2 rolls of thirsty bombazine and 2 uncanny specimens. Well, god damn it.
We have those, but they're in the bank back in... I wonder if the bank...
The uncanny specimens are not in the hold, but we don't have any thirsty bombazine, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ah, well.
It says here we're missing 2 bolts of bombazine, comma, freshly oiled, full stop. Must be proof against spillages, comma, fraying and fading. That'd be quite the oil. You may need to improvise.
Wow.
And then the Royal Horological Office.
Oh, that's a lot. The Clock of Albion.
Take your pick. Do you want to look at the Clock of Albion?
Ask about the nature of hours.
Their use remains poorly understood. The chief horologist doesn't bother to hide the weariness in his voice. No, despite the imaginative claims of certain penny dreadfuls, hours can't take you back to yesterday nor leapfrog tomorrow. But with the use of hour looms, a week's journey can be made to take a day, or a prisoner can endure the 10 years of his sentence while only 1 year passes outside his cell. A work world can perform a month's labor in a week. A lifespan can be stretched. The Empire Administrator runs on hours. Interesting.
That was impeccable, by the way.
Thank you.
Inquire about employment. Let's see what we got there.
The chief horologist looks surprised at your inquiry. Horologists tend to be cut from a specific cloth, a rather grayer fabric than that worn by a skyfarer. However, you have the right to take the examination if you wish. He blows the dust off a textbook and bids you sit down. No calculation devices or writing implements are permitted. The chief horologist peers over the book. If the current time in Perdurance is exactly 7:15 of the clock, and the time in Albion is 18:34, what, pray tell, is the current time in Lustrum? Hurry up.
Holy shit.
I think it's 1834.
Go for it.
Very well, we shall continue. Because it's supposed to be the same time all across the Empire. I think that's what that inquisitive horologist said once. And now a tricky one, perhaps. The train from Brabazon Workworld arrives at 11:30 in London. The current time shown on the Master Brabazon clock is, he winces, 14:30. If the train took exactly 1 hour to make the journey, it does not, of course. I merely offered this as a hypothetical for the sake of testing. What was the accurate time of its original departure from the Workworld?
13:30? Wouldn't it be 13:30?
No, because he's saying it has to arrive at 11:30.
No, what was... If the current Oh,
Right, he's saying
arrives at
it's
10:30 in London.
right. So he's saying that the Master Brabazon clock is wrong. That's why he winces.
Okay. Yeah.
So it should be 10:30.
10:30.
I think. Interesting, very interesting. You pause for a moment before writing your answer down. You wait patiently for several minutes, but the third question doesn't seem to be coming. The chief horologist's eyes have drifted closed. A thin string of drool dribbles from his otherwise dry lips as he snores. Nudge him gently. The fellow must be pushing 100. He wakes with a start. Oh, excuse me.
Huh?
He glances at your answers. Well, you seem to have the idea. No point going through the other 248 questions. Congratulations, you are now officially a Royal Horologist, apprentice 3rd class. He pauses. Speaking of which, I have an assignment for you. Temporal inconsistency. A suitable test of your practical skills. Take this pocket watch. It is both your badge of office and your compass, pointing to the correct time. Wear it proudly. Keep it well wound. Do not get it wet. The small gears are quick to rust. So we have an assignment
Now
in
we're
the
a
Leadbeater.
Royal Horologist.
Leadbeater. Nice.
Oh, to Leadbeater and Steve. How nice.
Despite the vast differences involved and the
That's
complicated effects of local, all the clocks show the same time. Each of London's territories is expected to run on Albion Standard Time, but London is a long way from them. Despite being a commandment from the Empress's own lips, it is a law more often breached than observed. That's why it's always got to be the same time. It's like, it's supposed to be here at 11:30. The clock says they left at 14:30. What was the right time? An hour before.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Ministries
thought they
is...
were like, I thought they actually arrived at 14:30.
Oh.
Lying about the time they left.
From her throne, Her Majesty can look down on all of London, at least when the smogs allow. Have you ever heard of the Great Smog Cloud in London?
Oh? No.
It was shortly after Elizabeth II took the throne. It was in like 1953 or something like that. And basically, the smog from all the coal burning got so bad that you couldn't see more than 10 feet in front of your face, and people died.
Oof. Jeez.
Like, it was bad.
Wait, there's London.
Yep. I thought I was going the wrong way. That's why I sent out the bat. But, like, if you watch The Crown on Netflix, they do, like, an entire episode about it. And it's just like, wait, this didn't actually happen, did it? Oh, God, dude, why? Why? Jesus. London. The
Londoners
throne
are no
of
better at
powers.
driving than the Tackities.
Jeez. No kidding, right? What is that? Is that a thing?
Is it?
It looks like it should be a thing, but it's not prompting a discovery. So that must be the Queen's Palace?
Yeah?
I'm guessing. The port is down here, I think.
Well, this whole thing, I guess this whole thing is London. All
Yeah.
this big machinery.
That's
spooky.
ominous. Yeah. The Patient Princess. I knew it was something. The vagabond inhales a hearty dose of smog. Good for the lungs, Captain! How am I missing
Where
this?
are we?
Where is it? I don't know.
Around the square.
Do I go in the green? Over here? Thank God we have tons
Down.
of fuel.
Down and around the
No, I
bottom.
think that... Yeah, that is where we go.
Oh, it is
Okay.
that. You're right.
Oh, boy.
Well, hey, the last time we drove into one of those things, we smacked a wall.
London smog salvo.
London.
This is cool.
Whoa.
Oh,
Saint-
it got dark. It got dark. Look at how...
Now that we're
Look at the-
inside, I guess you can't
Yeah.
see anything else?
That's creepy. St. Dominic's station is thick with crowds. A brass band plays. The cause of the excitement is an unfamiliar locomotive in Imperial Blue, a delicate gleaming craft whose elongated nose houses an array of lenses. A top-hatted official from the Ministry of Public Decency is delivering a speech. The first of a fleet of new Monitor-class locomotives. They will be Her Majesty's watchdogs, scouring the skies for the enemies of Albion. The crowd cheers. Well, most of them. We could take a tour of the new engine or lend your voice to the protest.
Heck, I'll take a tour.
The Monitor's hull is curved to deflect incoming rounds, but its plating is much lighter than that of a London dreadnought. The bridge is crammed with state-of-the-art sensory equipment. You put your eye to the main scope, and it flings your sight through the Monitor's precisely aligned lenses and away to a distant stretch of the sky. The stars are bright and close. You step back, bumping into the control panel. Careful, warns a watchful crewman. That's the gun. Just one, you ask? He grins. Oh, she only needs the one. You will now encounter Ministry monitors while exploring.
Boy.
Huh. Welcome to London. Shops
Woo!
first. Buzz. Oh, hey, they've got prospects too.
Gemstones for the mausoleum.
That, which is west-southwest of London. Fireworks for Parliament, which is east of London. Floating Parliament.
Mausoleum. What a name.
Okay, they only sell fuel and supplies, but they buy everything. Dominic's Augmentations. Yeah. Crown and Misery Company.
Is the bank the
same thing?
It is. Nice.
Bombazine.
We can get that bombazine for the people back.
Let's toss our hours in there for now.
Yeah. Wait, what else did we need? We needed 2 of something for that quest.
It was 2 insubstantial things.
Oh, yeah. Was it gossip?
Why don't I remember? No, it was Uncanny Specimens. That was it. Okay.
Nice.
Okay, stories. St. Dominic Station. Hey, the house without windows. To find the address given in Captain Whitlock's will, you make your way through little-used streets to one of London's lower, smoggier levels. On a secluded courtyard, flanked by the backs of warehouses and factories, stands a tall grey house with one door and no windows. When you knock, a blind butler answers. Yes? Deliver the black box. The butler is pleased. Ah, our resident has arrived. Please bring him in. Everything has been prepared according to Captain Whitlock's instructions. As you maneuver the black box inside, you ask what those instructions were. She has arranged for Master Jacob's convalescence with us. I understand the young gentleman has suffered from a prolonged illness, which has left him unable to speak and afflicted with a delicate disposition. The affairs of the house have been organized in such a way as to never inconvenience him. He will require no visitors. An extensive library has been provided for his edification. Privacy is paramount. With the box in place, the butler produces a key from his pocket, but waits for you to leave before using it. Thank you for your assistance, Administrator. If Amelia was still with us, she would thank you. Good day. Interesting. So you leave the house without windows behind them.
Of some kind?
I guess so.
Or it was, perhaps.
Interesting. Ooh, a tobacco shop. Let's explore London. We're here.
Yeah.
Oh, we can hunt for the shop that the Earl Sommelier mentioned.
Yeah. Remember that way back when?
God, yeah. You find the establishment between the roofs of 2 collapsed houses. Under their steepled walls, it bulges like a tumor. You enter, the floorboards sign warning under your feet. The tiling ripples underfoot like the back of an animal. Inside, there are aisles as thin as capillaries, and shelves called in thick black fabric. There is no one here. A dusty bronze bell rests atop the equally dusty counter.
What is that?
Unlocked when learning about the Chiropteros Hoarder is.
Yeah.
And then unlocked when searching for Hesperidian cider. Yeah. Ding ding. The sound is sharp and silver in the murk. For a time there is nothing, no indication of life in the store until, "What are you? Why have you come? If you are a customer, I have nothing for you right now, nothing I want to sell. comes a voice from the clutter. A body soon follows the voice, peeling from the gloom. It elongates, stretching upwards, spreading into a flare of burgundy fabric. Under its hood, an unmistakably chiropteran visage, its eyes dark and curious. It is one of the masters of the bizarre. Oh boy. Though pronounced adversaries of the Empire, one of them still stands here before you, imperious, impossible, and maybe slightly afraid? The red-clad master glares at you from behind his counter. You repeat the Auroral Sommelier's comments with gusto. Gone. What he wants is gone. No, not gone, but almost gone. Little more than a sweet swallow, and that isn't enough to do anything. Movement in the Chthonian murk, filled with carnivore purpose. You smell animal musk and hoarfrost on rose petals, and fruit both astringent and sweet. Gone. But I could make more. I was Mr. Apples once. I was once other things, other names, other people. You smell of oil and metal in the stars. You could take me where I need to go. You can almost touch it. Do this for me and I will trade you something very rare, very fine indeed. A pause. My company. Do you want to recruit him?
Why not?
For one reason or another, you do not say no.
There's no option to say no.
You could have just said perhaps not.
You're wiser than most of your kind. I'm so glad that you did not say no. Would have made me unhappy, and that would have made you worse.
It feeds oil to one of the dying lamps pendulating overhead. So close its breath rakes over your skin. Revealed, the Chiropteros Hoarder is a massive, stooped, bat-like, where its bones do not strain to imitate humanity. But you did not, and so we are now... It searches for the word. Friends. And not hungry things circling in the dark, watching to see who will let their guard down first. Great!
With a vast quantity of luggage.
Awesome! He's
a quartermaster. We don't have one of those yet.
Perfect?
How convenient.
Oh, God.
That's great.
Let the princess set up a salon. She'll be gone for a little while. You'll have to manage without her. You poor thing. She'll leave your engine. You may pick her up again, but only while the salon is open.
I wonder what that
does. The streets. I don't know. What was her quest? She wanted to go to Perjurance, which is in Albion.
Yeah, they mentioned that the hours guy mentioned that.
Yeah.
Or the clock.
So maybe we shouldn't let her leave right now.
Yeah.
A stranger in the crowd informs you that today the city mourns the prince consort. All right. We don't need to repair. We've taken like
only
1 point of
damage. We could check out the tobacco shop.
The sign over the door once read Macquarie and Son Fine Tobacco, but since then someone has crossed out the word fine in a fit of honesty. Then, on a separate, more ominous occasion, they crossed out and Son. The building is embarked in a rapid descent into squalor. The paint peels, the windows are caked with grime. The selection is unimpressive, as is the quality. Neither Albion nor the Reach has found a genuinely good replacement for tobacco, though increasingly frantic smokers have tried lighting up virtually every example of sky flora that has been discovered. A few skyfarers mill about, examining the lower-grade flavors and speculating on exactly what Macquarie is cutting them with today. The more expensive brands are untouched in the glass cases. You'd wonder how this place managed to stay open if it weren't for the fact that it is so obviously on the brink of closure and probably collapse. I feel like there's something here, but we don't know what it is yet.
Did we inspect the wares?
Yeah, that was what I just read.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, see?
I was weirded out by the option to immediately do it again.
Yeah. Investigate rumors of an underground railway?
Yeah, might as well.
You've heard of a less than legal organization operating out of the Steam and Sapphire Yards. They pay for information and may offer work to the bold, the clever, and those willing to displease Her Majesty. So if we had Affiliation Villainy 2, we could do that, or we can use 2 Savage Secrets.
I think we can get up to Villainy 1. The Rat Squad gives Villainy. I don't think
anything
else I don't think anything else we have gives Phil any. Does the... What is he?
No.
Oh, Academy.
Academe. Do you want to use some Savage Secrets?
No.
Okay.
Put a foot.
Well, let's go let's go trade in that thirsty bombazine, and then we'll end and get ready to explore Albion the next time. So I was expecting that it would be like similar to the Reach. I wasn't expecting that it would be the same style as the Reach, where it's like you can still turn in port reports and stuff like that.
Yeah. Assumedly, every place will have a hub and port reports, except maybe the Blue Kingdom.
Yeah.
I imagine Eleutheria is kind of like would be kind of like the equivalent of the Khanate.
Maybe. Well, Eleutheria is actually an island in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's that. Hey, oh yes, work order 7777-G.
Gee. Good goody.
That gets us 400 sovereigns.
Nice.
10 strength of the sun.
The sun's up. Strength of the sun. Bright.
Ask if there are any other opportunities available. Oh, nope, here we go. He wants Condemned Experiment and 2 carefully packed crates of munitions.
We have one of those things.
So I think that the circular icons mean that it's like an insubstantial thing, and the square icon means that it goes in your hold.
Huh.
Still needs an explosive. Not your regulation shot and shell, neither. Something with some heat to it. Enough to turn glass to gas. Might need to box clever here. 8446-D. Huh. Alright. Next time on Character Select, we finally made it to Albion.
Ooh, we did it. London.
We've explored literally nothing, and it's all fascinating. All of it. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And guard.
We did it.
You know what's even crazier?
There's still 2 more places to go.
Indeed. Possibly.
Also, the Albion map's huge compared to...
I think it's the same size as the Reach, yeah.
Just the Blue Kingdom is tiny.
The Blue Kingdom is tiny, yeah.